I think. See, I think these would look awesome with a black background, because that'd really pop. So I might not be completely done. Because yeah, I think that would look fucking sick. Even if I just did the background inside the cross black. Ooh, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck brain. Why do you do this to me? I do like the way these almost turned out like a flower. It kind of looks like a tulip to me. It's cool. I love the way the shapes make other shapes. Like it's wild to see, because it's like, okay, well that kind of looks like a dragon. It kind of looks like a gargoyle face upside down. It kind of looks like a demon. It kind of looks like a with its horn. It's like, yeah, I can see all sorts of shite. I did one the other day. It's one of the pentacle ones, and it's got the design underneath actually looks like a cat to me. Just, it's bizarre. Happy accident, but when I got about halfway through, I started making it look more like that, because that's the way it was going. Right, this one here that I keep calling the eyeball design, it was just, that's the way it worked out. But yeah, I could totally see doing almost an Egyptian design with that. Egyptian Celtic. Oh, there's a mix. There's a mix for you. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I think we're gonna just maybe darken a couple more. Not much. Gotta be very careful, this thing's fucking hot now. I got cranked it up to 85 here to get these last little lines done. Side of it, because you don't want to take away from this width. Leave it for 1 sec, I'll be right back. Get my previews out. Look, you cooperate. That works. hopefully you can see this. I got this is a future project coming up here. Not sure if I don't think I'm going to do this one tomorrow. But let's see if I can cover it. Can you see it better? Yeah, see it needs to be in shadow. This is very, very, very intricate. Again, you could get more, definitely, but this reminds me of the pages that I saw in like those Bibles and the archaeology books and the history books and stuff. Like they were like lords and the lists of all their lands and all this shit, and they would have these around the letters. And I'm talking like crazy stuff. Not quite like this. Again, this was literally, I did a bunch of circles, popped out 11 circles. Sorry, 13, because there were 2 others here, and then just work my way around, and then as it, some of them would work out, some of them didn't, so some of them ended up changing. And yeah, I really, really like the way it ended up. It's like a clockwork. It's gonna be interesting to do, because there are a lot of intersections here. Like, just on a standard pass, you're talking like, yeah, four just in these ones. So yeah, the number just jumps exponentially every time you do another. Like, look at this. It actually goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's cool. But when you start doing these a lot, I'm actually like seeing these in my dreams and stuff now. So it's kind of cool to be able to take that stuff from another realm and bring it back with me. See, from crazy hard to super simplistic. I do like the super hard ones. So yeah, it's been a pretty productive week. This is day 6, but I've been burning off camera as well, because sometimes I just get stuff stuck in my head and I want to get it done. So I'm quite happy with how some of these turned out. Like, that was my first attempt at the Celtic. Maybe not quite, just over a week and a half ago. Not quite 2 weeks yet. But yeah, I was doing other faces and stuff like that, and then I was like, Celtic. So yeah, this is the first attempt at that. It turned out really good, and this is the one that I went back after and put these cats in probably a week later when I'd been practicing a bunch, and it wasn't... I had some figures in here, drawn in here, but I didn't like the way they were looking, so I completely erased them and put in this design. Again, I put 3 circles in, it just started coming alive. They grow of their own volition at that point. This is a mandala one that we did earlier in the week and streamed. Turned out really well. I've been looking at it all week. It really looks nice. Nice and even, nice and symmetrical. The other pentacle one that we did was this one, and that turned out really nice. That's a bigger version of the other one. It just it fits really well, and it's got an illusionary star, which I really like. It's not quite a complete star, but I love these pentacles. They are very, very as well. I'm going to be doing more of these because I really like some of them. They're just kind of cool looking. Hopefully it shows up well on camera, but it actually looks pretty 3D. Also got a double whammy. I like the way that looks. Alright. So you're gonna... I don't know, I'm just gonna keep experimenting, and I like the way that lines up. That would be a cool way to hang that. So yeah, I'm actually attempting to get pieces that fit together like puzzle pieces, so I can do, because I have a fellow that's talking about making these in chunks, and then I'll be able to slide them together, so I'll draw the design on both of them, and draw them out, or burn them out, I should say, and then you'll be able to put them together, or put them separate, and it'll still look, it's going to be cool. Trust me on that. Yeah, that really turned out. I like the way that these squares turned out. Like, they're quite deep, and that's a scorch. That's what I consider more of a deep burn. That's the black that I was trying to avoid on these. Like, you can see how much lighter that is, and I'm glad, because it gives it a much. There's more depth to it, I find. Right, nowhere near as black. It's just, I don't know. I like the lighter ones. I like the lighter ones. And I'll probably just lay some of these in the background after, just so they're sitting in, I don't know, back here somewhere. This was the first one I got when I got